have another story for us today. Do you guys remember this book? Snail Crossing by Corey R. Tabor. Here we go. Ooh, look. Can you see his trail that he's been walking? Oh, and there's a dandelion. I love dandelions. Snail Crossing. One lucky day, Snail was out scooting around when he saw the most beautiful sight. Do you guys remember what he saw? A field of plump, crisp cabbage just across the road. Well, you won't stop me, said the snail to the road. See, all the way across the road. There's the cabbage. There it is. That's where he's going. The snail had been traveling for some time when he decided to take a break. Why, I must be nearly there, thought Snail. Is he almost there? He has not traveled very far yet, but snails, they are very slow. It takes them a long time to travel. He was watching the grumbling gray clouds when he felt something coming his way. What was it? Snail couldn't say. Some things were too big and too fast for snails to ponder. Oh my goodness, what is it? It's a car. It's driving down the road where the snail is trying to cross. Well, you won't stop me, said Snail to the thing. Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. Oh, I see something coming. Do you see something behind him? Hey, you! You're standing in our way. We've got a road to cross here, yelled a troop of rowdy ants. And they probably would have carried on like that if it hadn't started to rain. Oh my goodness. Do you remember what's going to happen next? Rain, cried the ants. Help! Help! Cabbage bound or not, Snail couldn't just leave them there. Come in, said Snail. Come in before you drown. He's inviting them into his shell. Oh, it's dark in there. Tea? asked Snail. Oh, please, thank you. That would be lovely, said the ants. Click. Cat. Sorry, my cat's making a lot of noise. Look, there they are. They're inside the snail's shell. It says, Home Sweet Home on the wall. We're sorry about earlier. Terribly sorry. Sometimes we get a bit antsy, said the ants. Oh, I know the feeling, said Snail. He told them all about the plump, crisp cabbage across the road. Said the ants. When the rain stopped, the ants said, thank you, thank you, thank you, and goodbye. Well, I hope you'll come back soon, said the snail. Count on it, said the ants, and off they went. Now where was I? Said the snail to himself. Yes. Snail was cabbage bound, and nothing could stand in his way. He looks very determined. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh no. Snail was scooting right along when he noticed something standing in his way. Lunch, said the hungry crow. Well, you won't eat me, said the snail. You can't. Can't you see I'm cabbage bound? Evasive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers. That means that he's going to move around and try to make it so the crow can't catch him. See, he's going all around in different directions, trying to confuse the bird. Honk, honk. And just like that, the hungry crow was gone. He's flying away. Snail was very relieved, but a little dizzy from all that spinning. Cabbage bound, I'm cabbage bound, head in the clouds, foot on the ground. He's singing while he's headed for the cabbage. But is that where he's headed? Snail scooted and scooted and scooted, and hooray, said Snail, I made it. But where was the cabbage? He's looking all around. He's looking and looking. He doesn't see the cabbage. Well, shoot, said Snail. Look what happened. He traveled all this way. Uh-oh, but then that's where he saw the crow, and he tried his evasive maneuvers, and he was spinning around, and he got dizzy, and then he ended up going back the same way he came. The wrong way. Oh no, and the cabbage is still all the way over there across the road. Oh my goodness. But what was that on the horizon? Oh my goodness, look. Could it be? It was. The cabbage was coming to Snail. Hooray, said Snail. Snail bound, we're snail bound. Look, the ants are bringing the cabbage to the snail. Thank you, he said to the ants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then the new friends went inside for cabbage soup and tea, and no one felt antsy at all. The end. Isn't that nice? The snail helped the ants when it was raining, right? It started raining and he didn't want them to drown, so he let them come inside his shell. And then the ants helped the snail because they brought him the cabbage. It's so nice to have friends. Look, there's my kitty.